Please, come closer, my love. Listen to this before you blink again. Archangel Michael, I've been standing at the edge of your soul, waiting with wings that are shaking to whisper this message into your heart. The sky now says there's no more time to wait, because what your sister did and what she's been hiding has reached God's throne. The silence is about to end. Heaven can't turn its back on us anymore. You can't either. You were picked to know. Today, you're going to find out why things have been feeling strange around you. I know how much love you have inside you. I know how many nights you stayed up praying for answers. Why does life sometimes feel like walking barefoot on glass, and other times like dancing in comfort? But the truth is that someone close to you, someone from the same family, did something that was never meant to be hidden. Something your sister did made the gates of heaven ring. Some people may have ignored it or buried it under other things that were more important. But heaven cannot be mocked. The fairness of God never sleeps. She thought people would never learn. Didn't she laugh, sit next to you, smile, and talk about love and family, while she kept a secret from you like a fire hidden in silk? The fire is getting stronger. It is the Lord who speaks. What a pretty veil she wore is breaking. Now that you're reading this, it's time. It is now time to go to the spirit world. You also read. You're there to see it. God told you this because your life is about to take a divine turn. Your sister wasn't always like this. I need to tell you that. Her heart used to be soft, but now it's not. There was a shadow. Someone made a choice. She chose not to say anything instead of telling the truth, which was not loyal. She picked to hide what was going on. She wasn't just careless. Behind your back, she made a deal with God. Your name, your friends, and even your money were hurt by it. Why did I say money? Because what she said and where she went changed some good things that happened to you. There are still no more waits. Not now. When the sky is moving, no. Wait a minute while I go on. Wait a minute. This message is already speaking to your soul, because this is the right time for you to hear it. Michael the Archangel has more to say, but only to people who are ready to hear it all. Press the button below to get more messages like this, which are filled with God's breath and watched over by angel wings. Then you'll be added to the group of people who are rising to heaven. Watch out for us. We want to talk to you and keep you safe. Please know that each seed you plant will grow into a torch that lights the way for someone else. No matter if you buy a coffee, donate, or join our community, the money you give does not go to a channel. Your actions are helping God save souls who have lost their way. But we want your presence more than your help. Visit our community through the link in the description or the comment that was pinned. It's more than just a site. You are joining a group of believers who share your beliefs. This is a safe place where you can post prayer requests, carry other people's burdens, and have daily conversations with a faith-based family. You are helping us build a global altar of worship when you join one of our membership levels. Whether it's to study more deeply, plant a seed of faith, or just join our daily morning prayers. The voices of those who want to move heaven move it, but it grows when people stand together. Everyone in our community who wants to heal and find hope will be helped by every gift you give. We all work toward the same goal, which is to give, and it will be given to you. Now is your chance to come out from the shadows and join us in this circle of prayer. Come with a plan. Join the conversation and put your seed where it will grow well. Let's open up the sky together. Today, let go of your seed. Join our group and see what God does to make your life whole again. Let me go one step further. It's been a few days since you last felt good, right? It's almost like someone has been taking your energy without your permission. Also, do you know what? From a spiritual point of view, that's exactly what happened. Your sister did something for herself. It could have been out of fear or jealousy, but it let something in. People you didn't want to be in your life came in through misunderstandings, delays, and a spiritual door that was left open. Before we go any further, I just want to pause for a moment. So many of you have been asking about the Bible I use, the tools I return to in prayer, the resources that have walked with me through this journey. I've linked everything in the description below, including the large print Bible that has truly become a companion in my daily walk with the Lord. Easy on the eyes, clear, faithful. Head over to the shop. You'll find the guided ebook on the life and journey of Christ and the large print Bible waiting for you. These aren't just recommendations. These are the things I personally return to again and again in my walk with Him. If anything draws you closer to Jesus, give Him the glory. And if something touches your heart today, leave it in the comments. We read them, every single one. Now, let us continue together. But here's the cool thing. God is about to shut the gate because you finally understand this. You always shine, no matter what other people do. Your sister saw the light you have on. For a while, she liked it, but then it made her feel weak. She might have believed you were moving too quickly. Someone could have been whispering in her ear, but it could have been jealousy posing as safety. She could have stood next to you, but she picked the other spot. In terms of her faith, she had no idea what it would mean. What did she know? Her lies and silence would keep you from getting your next blessing, but God saw it. Yes, God knew everything she agreed to do behind your back, saw everything she did and heard everything she said. God saw everything, even if someone lied about you or used tricks to try to take people away from your purpose. That's how you got this message. Archangel Michael has had this scroll while he waits for your soul to come to him. It's not a mistake, it's a message. Here you are in the unfolding of divine truth. I get what you mean. Why me? Why now? Because you've always had a good heart. You've always loved more than been loved. You might have felt bad for her. You let her heal while she hid things from you. Heaven is moving right now. Power is moving. Angels don't just watch, they write. It is important to write down the names, actions, and outcomes because God has a plan for your life to change, and revelation is the first step. Things are different now. People who didn't trust you before will now look up to you. Favor is going to your house again. You could remember dreams from the past. Remember what you prayed for 3 years ago. It is being worked on again in heaven, where the truth is now getting through what the hidden words blocked. God is just like that. It doesn't always happen when you're sad. It will come to you when it's time. You're ready now, my love. Archangel Michael is moving his sword in the afterlife. He is breaking up with people he lied to. The truth will also be told to your sister. But don't worry, this isn't a punishment. It's time to clean up. The truth isn't being told to hurt the family. It's to rebuild it on God's terms, not people's. Also, you are the most important part of this new base because God is praising you in public. Oh, the good things that are coming. The cash that was meant for you is now being sent back to you. What was said about love was now being brought back. Heaven is giving you back what was rightfully yours. Drop this moment of spiritual and financial return to seal it. Write, "My favor is restored," in the space below. Allow your words to draw all the delayed blessings that are meant to come your way. There is 3 times as much peace now as there was before. When heaven fights for you, nothing on earth can beat you. God shows his children the next thing they need to do to keep their promises with wisdom, peace, and unwavering faith, as he starts to give them the blessings that had been held up. I know how hard things have been for you as a parent. I can see how stressed you are about money, how many worries you have, and how often you don't know what to do next. There is already peace on the way because you have asked for it. You shouldn't stay scared. Every day you should move forward with faith, a plan, and clear steps. That's why God showed you an easy way, the 30-day system for breakthroughs in faith and money. Every day has a focused prayer, a small way to help your money, and a clear path to help you move forward. It's calm and clear. There's only steady progress toward peace and stability. Today, believe that God is telling you what to do and take the first step. This might be the start of a big change in your life. You can find the link in the description and in the comments that have been pinned below. That's all there is to it now. The healing God has already begun in your life is better than anything that was taken away. What I'm about to say will show you why. You're going to fly now that you're not just getting by. It answers every doubt, every lonely tear, and every why God has been asked. Right now, you might be shaking in your chest. That's not fear. That's being seen. Your soul knows the truth when it hears it. Archangel Michael is also not joking. He is telling you the truth. You should now hear back from someone. That's it. You were given a shift when you asked for one. That's it. You wished someone would finally get it. God did. You will now too. I'll say it again. What your sister did won't change what will happen to you. God always has the last word, and that word is healing. You were made to get up. People have been cursed for generations, but you were born to break them. You were meant to be the one in your family who chooses to heal instead of stay hidden. Things can start to heal, bless, and miracle now that everyone knows the truth. As soon as you accepted this truth, the chains began to fall off. This is how the law in heaven works. The secret your sister told you has spiritual ties that have been wrapping around your fate, like ropes that you might not have seen. When you were about to make it, find love, take a big step forward, or move on to the next level, something always got in the way. Now you know why that thing was there. It was a shadow of a truth that was kept from you for too long. But the darkness has to go now that there is a lot of light. You're no longer in line. Don't be mad for no reason. Heaven doesn't punish people. It chose to heal, make things right, and raise people up. It's possible that your sister did what she did because she was hurt, scared, or loyal to someone else in the wrong way. Still, that doesn't fix the mess it made in your divine timeline. You promised to do it, so you should know what's been holding you back. Now that you know, God won't let you go back to living that way. Now that you're awake, you can't lie anymore. You'll want to forget about them. That is so sweet, but let God lead you. You don't have to let them off the hook to forgive someone. You have to set your own soul free. Write, "I let go of the past and step into peace," in the comments right now. Let this one sentence cut the invisible ties that have been stopping your progress for too long. Let healing happen in a smart and limited way. You don't have to hold hands with painful people and not say anything. Don't let it get to you. Trust that what the enemy used to slow you down is now what God is using to speed you up. Behind you is the Archangel Michael, and there are a lot of angels all around you. Now why? You don't walk alone when you walk with divine truth. The next few days will bring you talks, confessions, and maybe even lies told by people who used to be honest. It's not a mistake. It shows something. Listen to what you hear. They have God on their side. It's now public what was whispered, written, and texted in rooms behind closed doors. As soon as God starts to show, he doesn't stop. He wants you to be free. Finding the truth is always the first thing that sets you free. Besides that, you may feel lighter before your body changes. The release is making your spirit act that way. There is no longer any weight on your back that you were not aware of. You are now getting back the bad things that were said about you, like sabotages and delays. Michael, the Archangel, is traveling through time. Things that were supposed to be bad are now part of your story. Also, your story isn't small. People who hear it will be set free. That's how strong your life will soon be. Someone once told me that without their help, you'd never do well. That lie came from the outside world that your sister let in. But now we know that lie was not true. People who try to stop you will be shocked by how high, fast, and clear your rise is. To make things right, not to get back at them. God is renewing your name, voice, worth, and even your quiet. In fact, heaven saw all the times you picked peace over shame. You earned this reward in heaven for all the times you trusted God and didn't say anything. You're about to go into rooms you couldn't get into before. Chances that you thought were gone will come back to you. People who backed away for no reason will feel bad about it and be pushed back to make things right. Why? Because hearts change when God does. You'll no longer have to beg for things to be okay. It will be impossible to miss you because of how bright you shine and how much fruit is on your tree. Michael, the Archangel, tells me there's more. Do you think someone or something is following you at night? Like being surrounded by warmth that knows you? It might feel like your chest is tightening up. There is no stress there. That is visitation. Angels have been waiting for you to find this truth in the space around you. Now that you're getting more gifts, your dreams will be more clear. You will be able to tell the difference better. Beloved, pause with me for just a moment. These messages you receive, they are not made by algorithm. They are made by hands, by hearts, by faith. And it is only possible because of people like you. If this ministry has blessed you, the link below is where you can sow a seed. Every gift, no matter how small, God sees it. God remembers it. Now, let us continue. You'll use your spiritual gifts, even ones you didn't know you had. Your alarm is going off right now. I want to tell you the truth. You're not hurt. Back then you were always better. You were never too late or too naive. You were nice and light. Some people, like your sister, felt bad because of that light. But God made you that way for a reason, and now that reason is coming out. People can get better after being misunderstood for a long time. You will show that God can bless someone after they have been betrayed behind their back. You may have felt like giving up in the dark when nothing made sense. God heard you and said, "If I'm really chosen, show me." This is what he shows you. This message isn't a fluke. It wasn't written by mistake. God told me to do it. As the judge in heaven has already called your name, you have been found guilty. It was sent ahead by Archangel Michael. You'll get up. Your sister may or may not tell you right away. You have nothing to do with that. Just wait your turn. Talk to God often. When you read the next chapter, Remember to keep your heart pure, your ears open, and your eyes open. In this story, God speeds things up, gives blessings that don't depend on time, and fixes things that no one else can understand. You want love to show up when you least expect it, and money to come to you without you having to ask or bend. Your name, your sleep, your voice, and your trip are all safe. Because of what you've been through, you know when God is moving. He is moving right now. Things are getting more interesting because of him, and he's telling them something in a whisper. He is blocking your way. No, he's not telling you about all the spiritual snakes that lived in your family to make you feel bad. It's to make you stronger. That's not what I meant. I meant to say, no more harm that is hidden, and no more delays caused by lying. Don't belittle to make other people happy. As you rise, people in heaven are cheering for you. One more thing that Archangel Michael wants you to do is to forgive. God, watch out for your sister. Heaven should take care of the problem. Just be quiet, listen, and move around. The other side of this moment holds a mission, a role, or a miracle for you. Doors are already opening because you did what I said and opened this message. Feel it. You can see this in a spiritual way. It's going on. The season came back just when you thought it was over. Heaven says that the best is yet to come. Yes, you heard that right. Some people thought you were crazy, but heaven was quietly making things easier for you. Everything that hurt you didn't go to waste. It was turned into oil that you used on your trip. Your money, the people you care about, and your sense of direction will all start to get more oily now. Divine oil is being put on everything. Archangel, no. Michael tells your sister, it seems like God is speeding up what she thought she was stopping. The truth is out, and her spirit knows it. Her nerves might show up even if she doesn't say what she did. For example, she might avoid eye contact, be too nice, or get defensive for no reason. Watch without doing anything. The justice in heaven doesn't need your anger, it just needs your attention. That's right, you're not being made to feel bad. God wants you to rise with grace. Don't cry when he shows you something. That part of the story is over. You are no longer the person who stood by and let betrayal and silence happen. You're growing as a person and becoming more spiritually aware. There is also a stronger link between you and the truth of your calling. The enemy is scared of that. You really believe it, not just know it. You believe that God has asked you to do something. You believe that God is with you. You believe that angels are sent to help you. That faith is now opening doors. You were always meant to be a prophet. That's why some people couldn't stand how bright you are. It wasn't their fault. They felt dark because of your light. Once they couldn't dim your lamp, they tried to stop the oil from moving. The oil is still flowing though, because heaven has the last word. The Archangel's sword. Michael isn't broken anymore. Behind the curtain there was a spiritual battle going on. You are not going through this season by yourself. Right now, hordes of angels are all around you. Type, I am shielded by grace in the comments to say that God is protecting you. Make a bold statement that no plan made in secret can affect your future. It's over now that holy victory has come. She is going to spend time with God. Do not mean her harm. Her soul is also changing. You have to keep going though. It's no longer just for you. So be brave as you walk. Someone is watching you get up, which makes you stronger. Someone quieter and younger, maybe even a niece or cousin, saw how you were treated, and now acts pretty much the same way you do. Do not forget that God uses pain to heal us while we wait. You should pay close attention to the next season. You could get texts, calls, emails, or even run into old friends or family that you didn't expect. Don't just miss them. Some people will have keys on them. Some people will try to make things worse. Stay put. There are things that don't need your attention. For you, heaven has set a new hour, so earth has to change time to match. This will use everything to bring you together. People will remember how important you are all of a sudden. People will buy from you again. People who didn't pay attention to you will now say sorry. Even the money you lost will come back to you. Why? Because when you tell the truth, everything falls into place, and your life plan works out just right. You no longer have to worry about that secret betrayal. Things will never be the same again now that the sky is clear. You're afraid to call or say yes to the chance that seems too good to be true. So write that thought down now. Why? Because God is making you brave right now. From this place of truth, everything you do will be blessed. People will wonder how you're getting so high so fast, but you'll know the answer. You did what they told you to do. You took this out. Yes, you did have faith. It's normal to feel strange in places where you used to feel fine. Your spirit is telling you it's time to grow. You're being pulled out of old patterns and pushed into new ones. Having relationships is part of that. God is making it clear that some people won't be able to move on to the next level. It's not because you're mean. Have faith in the exits. They are making space for God's good things to come in. Something divine is getting together in the background. There is someone in your life who will understand you, value your truth, and never betray you like that again. God is at work. There is already prayer from this person, says Archangel Michael. They still don't know that you're the answer. You are, though. Someone else is the answer to your loneliness, and you are the answer to theirs. It's the right time. Your home will also feel different. There will be more peace and less stress in the air. That's not a mistake. The ghost that came in because of greed is now leaving. You are being cleaned by the Spirit of God in your room, kitchen, and even places where there was a lot of stress before. The light is back on. Joy is going back to where it belongs. Now it will taste better to even sleep. That's what you get for being good. The enemy thought you'd never get back the money. God is giving you new streams. Watch out for it. You will be asked to work with someone. There will be a small offer from someone else, but it's really a big chance. Take it. Watch out as you move. Maybe some things won't make sense to you, but they will make sense in your heart. Follow the peace. It means you agree with something. God shows his children a faithful next step to take every time he gives them a new way to make money. This way, they can handle every blessing with trust, peace, and wisdom. Sweetheart, yes, I can see how stressed you've been, how much you worry about money, and how your mind won't sleep at night. You prayed for peace, and now it's here. On this journey, you shouldn't be scared and confused. Every day, you should have faith, be clear, and know what to do. That's why God showed you an easy way. The 30-day system for breakthroughs in faith and money. Every day, a gentle prayer, a simple money step, and clear instructions will help you take back control. Things are never too big or too hard. All it takes are steady, small steps that lead to peace and stability. Have faith and do what you think God wants you to do today. Don't wait any longer. The link is in the title and in the comments that have been pinned below. As you feel more awake, know that your desire to help with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. There is a link in the description or a pinned comment that you can use to help fund this work. You can be a part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog by buying coffee, giving money, or joining our community. Each seed grows into a light that fights the darkness. You will get watered if you water other people. He tells you that this is not history, but a promise about your future. Have faith and a plan as you go into this moment. By giving, you can get to what God has already planned for your life. God is making things right in your life, and it's not just about money. His healing, peace, and favor will start to change every part of your life. Even the tricky ones where you've been carrying the most weight alone. Your health will start to get better again now. Why? For the reason that stress from spiritual betrayal can change the body. Now that the truth is out there, your cells can breathe again. They can work if you don't tense them up all the time. Your spirit tells your body that you are finally safe again. The world didn't change, but you did. You saw the shape. Heaven talked to you when you looked at the light. Also, honey, we heard all of your prayers, even the ones you said in secret or while crying. Now that every word has been written down, the answers can move on. Different ones will come this week and in a few days. All of them will come, though, because heaven is eager to please a heart that wants the truth. Now I speak as someone who has been in front of God's throne. Your name is in the book of favor. Now is not the time to hide. Now is the time to shine. You won't ever be the same. That is the coolest thing ever. That's it, my love. The last holy pages of this message from heaven, sent through Archangel Michael, are here just for your heart. What's coming up will help you feel what you already feel even more. God is putting holy oil on your name, your voice, and your future right now, which is making your soul shake. What God has already set free in the spirit can't be stopped by men, lies, or sisters. You might want to stay away from people who used to be close to you. That is not being alone. That is the difference for height. Your space is becoming holy because of God. He's making sure that the voices that used to bother you can't get through to the gates of your peace. Your sister's shadow is no longer there. Other people were under a spell until she spoke. As each second goes by, the fog that was in your way clears up. You're once again becoming clear. You are thinking about who you are again. Heavenly people are happy about you. People have talked about you in places you haven't been yet. Some of them are gods, and some are not. But God will stand up for it no matter who says it. Not just for the next 11 days. Archangel Michael has been sent to keep an eye on you. Take a look at what happens. It all comes out in the end. From strange emails and money gifts you didn't expect to people telling you, "You've been on my mind lately." You're not crazy. You're not making this up. You're getting up. God is keeping an eye on you. There is something else in your house. It could be a present or an old picture of your sister. When your spirit starts to feel uneasy around it, you'll know which one it is. Archangel Michael says that when you find it, you should either pray over it to clean it or get rid of it. Some things are important to our souls. He says, this one has been used, whether you knew it or not, to bring confusion into your space. You'll feel free as soon as you let go. The spiritual war has been very clear, in fact. But don't worry. Heaven is showing it to you because it knows you're ready. The best news is that your story will save someone's life. What you thought would kill you will make your divine voice stronger. They will be set free just by seeing you because you will tell them the truth, whether you write it down or show it to them. Why did the enemy want to keep you confused? Because your voice can free you. Don't bother trying. Tell the truth. In the light, tell the truth. Be brave. Your glow doesn't just heal you. It starts chains that will break off of other chains. You could tell some people about this. First, ask God. Some people can't handle what is holy. Some people will try to downplay it, sound smart about it, or not care about it. You are in charge of your house, so keep the oil safe. You got this message, and the person with the mantle needs to stay unknown for a while, so no one else can figure out what's going on. But don't worry, they'll get it soon. It will turn out that you are right. People will praise you. The most important thing is that you will be safe. God wants to show you what truth feels like in every area. The truth about your sister is now out there. That means true love, safe friendships, clear answers, and doors that stay open. You don't have to guess who is real and who isn't. You're about to have a time when you can think clearly. Things that didn't make sense before will now. People who seemed strange will show what they're really like. Don't be scared though, because God roots when He shows up. You are both going up and staying put. If the way you sleep changes, don't be surprised. Between 2 and 5 a.m., you could wake up at any time. Angels are usually busiest at this time. If that happens, don't be scared. Just close your eyes and say, "Speak, Lord. Listen to me." It's possible that you'll have dreams or visions that tell you what's going to happen. Just write them down. They are like seeds, and people who follow them will grow into movements. As the last seal of this message is put on your heart, remember this: you're not just getting better, God is also giving you a reward. The silent tears you shed, the honor you showed, and the purity of your heart all added to the weight of your miracle. You could have harmed them or fought back, but you chose to stay calm. Now the heavenly God is standing. Yes, for you. Neither about what your sister did nor about what you lost, and most especially not about what will happen next. This is where heaven takes over, says the Archangel Michael. You can now use your hands. It feels better in your heart. Now you can see your steps better. It's already time for your miracle to start. You are not the same person who lived in the dark anymore. You are the one whose light shines through the dark and gets through. The veil is being taken away by God. The good things are moving around. From now on, your name will be safe. It will be safe in your house. Nothing will get in the way of your purpose shining through. Dear family, if this message found you today, it was not by chance. God directed your steps here. These videos bring us no income, no platform, no support, except yours. If you feel led, your seed of love keeps this light alive for thousands of chosen ones around the world. And there is a family waiting for you. Brothers and sisters who arrived broken, arrived searching, and found belonging. The link is in the description. Come home, beloved. You were always meant to find us. That was your message. It was sent from heaven. You opened it. Things will never be the same again. Take a slow, deep breath in, my love. Do you feel how quiet it is? There's no other kind of peace like that. That's what spiritual revelation means after the fact. Most people don't even notice what they went through, let alone make it through alive. You were aware that what your sister did was wrong. You could feel the voice of God in your bones. There are big changes happening in your spiritual life right now. It's not about the past anymore. It's about your next big step forward. The enemy forgot this, but you remembered it. The divine protection that is now surrounding you was only activated by your bravery in opening this. Someone with your blood lied to you in a way that most people would avoid. You were strong to deal with it, but you didn't break down. You got back up. You stayed even though your heart was beating fast and tears were streaming down your face. The guardian angel Michael is still there with you. They watch over you with swords drawn and wings spread as heaven moves every part of your life into place. The Spirit also wants you to know that your name is being changed in heaven along with being brought back to you. After going through divine fire and being made better, people are often called something new. Many people have told me that you're too emotional, too quiet, and too trusting. But from now on, people will call you anointed, aligned, or extra. In heaven, God is changing your name. That name can't be changed. That name makes me feel good. Some doors were cursed shut before you were born, but that name will let them open. I want to whisper this to your soul too, my love. You were never to blame. She did something mean that made things hard to understand. It wasn't your fault that there were delays or pain afterward, that you might not be spiritual enough, that your love might not be enough, or that your prayers might not be being heard, were all things the enemy tried to make you believe. But God just made things clear. Just now, God broke through the lie and into your real life. You're stronger than you think. Your light is brighter than any whisper. In the afterlife, your name is stronger than any lie. That's why Michael the Archangel came. The only thing that could stop what was done in the dark was the truth of a warrior. You are also a warrior in spirit, even if you haven't seen it. You are a warrior with a soft heart who was sent from heaven to take back their land. For those who have been hurt the most, be ready for blessings you didn't see coming. That's how God works. If someone lied to you about your money, you may get deposits, approvals, lucky breaks, or refunds you forgot about. When your voice is silenced, people will ask you for help, words, and direction all of a sudden. There will be little sweet things that will bring you joy again. If your spirit was dimmed, you would see signs in the wild and laugh for no reason. It seems like God is going to make up for all the hurt. Heaven doesn't just do enough. It's poured over, shook, and pulled down. You were late, but no one turned you away. Yes, someone did attack you, but they didn't leave you alone. Your testimony will now be the very thing God uses to destroy lies that have been passed down for many years. This isn't just about your sister. God is using you to fix a pattern or spiritual issue. Soon, it will be there. The people in your family who used to talk about how much energy your sister had will no longer do so. Things will change. Some people are going to say sorry. There will be people who leave. People will suddenly act like they never doubted you. Don't answer. Don't shrink down. Just walk in style. That grace is now your shield. Don't let your arguments win out over your consistency. Make a noise with your luck. Let your healing make the quake happen. Keep this in mind when you're alone again, which you will be for a while since hills are usually quiet. When God talks, there is a lot of silence. The next set of directions will appear at that time. After that, Archangel Michael will show you what to do next. No, this is not the end of the story. That's not all. There's more. That's not all. Soon there will be a new link. Someone who isn't afraid of your light. Someone who will not only listen to your story but will also be moved by it. They will also keep your voice safe. The person God was making while you were getting better is this one. It could be a friendship or the perfect love story. No matter what, you'll know. Because when God sends someone, peace comes before explanation. Do not rush through the steps. It's already in your steps, so don't try to be clear. Now the table is in front of you, where you haven't even thought of putting it yet. Also, do your job. Be honest and ready. Do what the rules say. The hard part is over now. The secret is no longer hidden. It is now light. Things are going to get better for you now. Last but not least, this is what the throne says. It's safe to fly now. Now your wings feel better. Your heart keeps beating. Your way is holy. What your sister did is now under God's control. The sky will be able to hear what you're about to do. You were chosen. Heaven is glad to see you getting up. Feel free to share this with your friends if you're still here, and your spirit and heart are still open. You were meant to write this story again, not just get through it. You are living proof in heaven that God always has the last word, and that the truth is stronger than lies. Not secrets, not lies, and not silence. God is the last person to talk, and God has something to say to you. It made you wonder why some doors wouldn't open even though you were ready, desperate and desperate as ever. What happened to the chance? Why did the link not work? Why did that blessing seem to get away from you? That wasn't necessary. They didn't forget about you. That's why God was waiting for things to get back to normal. You were never supposed to share the oil on your name with poison. Now that the veil is gone, those doors are about to swing wide open. You might feel like you have a strange confidence, not pride or ego, but holy boldness. You're not the only one who has changed. Heaven has turned on your original setting. That's the real you, the brave one who doesn't mind speaking up, asking questions, or leaving. You weren't meant to beg for the truth. You were meant to carry it. You now have the light sword in your hand. There's a fresh wind coming into your space, and it won't wait, says Archangel Michael. It has already started. From now on, everything will become very clear. It will appear in your dreams, in your thoughts, and even in real life. Claim that you are ready for what comes next, as this sudden clarity spreads through your mind and home. Feel free to say, I am ready for my new season below. Let heaven hear how sure you are as you make room for new happiness and breakthroughs. You might want to clean, get rid of things, and clear out your space. Don't fight that urge. In a spiritual way, cleanup isn't enough. You need to make room. There is space for what is coming. Plenty of room to smile. There's room for magic. Room for people who really love you and don't just act like they do. There are years that God is restoring that were eaten away by spiritual locusts. These are the years that were lost in confusion, relationships that were held hostage by lying, confidence that was shattered by gaslighting, and dreams that were put on hold because someone you loved didn't believe in them. It's all coming back, but this time it's better, stronger, and safer. Nothing will be able to break it this time because you can see everything clearly. Grief might come and go for you. Don't judge that. It's okay. Truth can set you free, but it can also make you cry. Allow them to fall. Let your heart work out the stress of letting go. You're not just letting go of what your sister did. You're also letting go of the person you were that put up with it. And that is holy. You are not going to do what you did. It won't follow you into the next chapter. You are the end of that circle. Broken are the emotional patterns, the generational silence, and the loyalties that are based on guilt. You were never cursed, and you are not cursed. It looked out for you. You are now being crowned. When you put on the crown for the first time, it might feel heavy or like too much attention, duty, or light, but you should still wear it. Heaven gives crowns not without reason. There is a crown in heaven, and your head has been bowed for too long. God will now lift your chin. He's giving your name some respect again. Of course, that comes with double honor. You won't be going into the next season by yourself either. At this point, there are angels at every major turn in your journey. You'll be safe even in places you didn't know were risky. Someone will let you know before the wrong person comes in. Before your heart wanders, you'll be led. That is not paranoia. It is prophetic protection. When heaven shows itself, it also surrounds us. That thing you've been afraid to do has finally been given the green light. Now you can go. Write it down. Make it. Start it up. Fill it out. Let it go. Accept it. The cover is working. Now is the time. Someone close to you was spiritually out of sync, which is why it didn't work before. And that misalignment made it hard for your favor flow to happen. But now, the lane is clear. Beloved, just for a moment I want to be honest with you. These messages are not sponsored, not supported by any platform. They exist because of faithful hearts like yours. If this ministry has touched you, the link is waiting for you. Look in the description below this video or find it pinned in the first comment. God sees every seed. Now, let us continue. Now you can run and nothing will stop you. Even the people who didn't believe you at first will come back. Some people will say sorry. Some will try to look like they never left. Do not be angry, but don't forget that you've changed. You've gotten better. You've been made better by fire. And someone who only knew your ashes might not know what your gold is. Okay, that's fine. You're not here to prove anything. You're here to shine. Every prayer you said with a shaking heart, heard. Every sigh you let out when you couldn't say anything else, collected. It was written down every time you wanted to leave but stayed true. The response from heaven has now been sent. No, that's not the answer. It never was. Now is the answer. And one more divine secret before the end of this message. Your sister's betrayal won't make her feel bad, but it will change her. She is already being changed, even if she doesn't say it. Even though she told you this message, it will stay with her. And one day, maybe not today or tomorrow, she will realize that you were the one who saved the family line, not the one who ruined it. You told her the truth even though it cost you everything, and she will respect that. Keep your peace until then. Keep your happiness safe. Hold on to what heaven just showed you. Keep things as they are. You're no longer normal. You have been chosen. You have woken up. It is divinely clear for you. Now is the time when everything changes. You have obeyed, says Archangel Michael. You've been told to walk. Go into the next part of your life with the confidence of someone who has just been briefed by heaven because you have. From now on, nothing or no one will be able to stop God from working in your life. It's already started. It is holy, and you own it. Loved ones, let your heart burn with this truth if it still does. There is no confusion or fear in that fire you feel inside. It is the holy confirmation from heaven that everything you just heard and everything that has been whispered into your spirit is real. It wasn't a story. The above was not a warning. The message your soul has been pleading for, the truth your heart has always known, and the turning point your destiny has been waiting for were all revealed here. All of them have hit each other right now. You can't just leave this message and turn back into a fake person. It's not possible. Heaven has already shown you what was hidden, not when God has already shown the spiritual delay. You will always be different, and that change will let miracles happen that you thought were out of reach. Surprisingly, they were never turned down. They were just put off until you were free. The decisions your sister made in private, without telling anyone, and maybe even with regret, had spiritual effects. It did hurt, but now it's getting better because the truth is coming in and the pain is leaving. Also, now that you know the truth, you won't take a long time to heal. It will happen quickly. You'll feel better when you wake up. You'll feel your energy coming back. Truth always brings alignment, and alignment always brings favor. This means that even the way people talk to you will change. It's not about being angry. This isn't about ignoring people out of anger. It's about being aware. It's about deciding not to carry confusion around with you like it's your job to handle it. It never was. The people who planted it owned it. You've already done enough. God knows that you've kept your heart clean. Everything we cry, pray, and give up has a file in heaven. And since the enemy has been found, things are going backwards for God. There won't be betrayal at the end of the story. There will be blessing. You were never meant to live in the dark. That's why your spirit was always upset. You were made to live in peace, speak the truth, and walk in light. Now that peace is coming back quickly. Feel it? It's like a quiet flood coming into your space. It gets rid of bad memories, frees up spiritual blocks, replaces confusion with clarity, silence with purpose, and pain with peace. Over the next few days, confirmation after confirmation will happen. Things will work out. There will be answers. Your dreams will make sense. People will talk about what heaven just told you. You won't even have to look for proof. It will just appear out of nowhere, clear as day. This is what happens when God backs up a word. Proof follows. People will react to the change in the air around you when you enter a new season. It will feel different in your home. It will be easier for you to think. The people who used to drain you will no longer do that. Why? Because there is less spiritual weight now. You are no longer carrying it. There is no longer any power in the betrayal over you. You can think freely again because of the silence. You have no limits. Soar now, spirit. It's free, strong, rooted in truth, protected by angels, and moved by God's breath. In a day or a year, you'll read this message again and think, that's when everything changed. And it does. On a spiritual level, everything just changed, even if you can't see it all yet. No longer are the heavens quiet about you, because God has seen how much you've endured. They are talking, moving, changing plans, setting up divine meetings, and rerouting blessings. And now God is rewarding you for being good. Don't keep looking for answers as you move forward. They are not needed. Things that were done behind closed doors have been dealt with in spirit. Things that were lost will be brought back in better shape. What was late will be delivered twice as fast. That should be your main thought. Not the betrayal, but the breakthrough. What your sister did won't define you. How you react to it will. You reacted bravely, with open hands and a willing heart. That's why God is pouring into you now. He believes in you. He's pulling you up. Even though every shadow that tried to hide your future is there, He is setting the table. Archangel Michael will not leave your side until the last part of your reward arrives. He is watching over your journey, whispering directions and keeping every door safe. There is light all around you. Nothing that was made to hurt you will work out. That's not just a verse. It's a spiritual order for your life. Heaven is making it happen. So, chosen one, go ahead. Be brave as you walk. Talk slowly but clearly. Think and act like you know everything about heaven, because you do. Be kind, but don't belittle. Be nice, but don't be blind. Forgive others, but never forget what God told you. Now is your chance. This is your cloak. This is the miracle for you. You don't have to prove anything to anyone either. Stay in the light. The proof will be your life. The answer will be your rise. And your glow will remind people that God always looks out for his own. Now you're ready. God knows it, and so do you, my sweet child. I didn't come here to make you laugh. I came here to talk to your heart. Also, remember that if something you heard today moved you, it wasn't just me singing. It was heaven. That was the truth. That information was sent to you by God at just the right time. You don't have to believe in me. You have to believe in the God who sent this message through me. The voice behind the voice will always be there, even though I'm just the voice. Yes, your whole life is about to change, but not because of what I said. It's because of what you just heard. To get closer, please subscribe. Click the bell icon and keep going on this journey with Archangel Michael. Yes, before we go any further, I just want to pause for a moment. So many of you have been asking about the Bible I use, the tools I return to in prayer, the resources that have walked with me through this journey. I've linked everything in the description below, including the large print Bible that has truly become a companion in my daily walk with the Lord. Easy on the eyes, clear, faithful. Head over to the shop. You'll find the guided ebook on the life and journey of Christ and the large print Bible waiting for you. These aren't just recommendations. These are the things I personally return to again and again in my walk with him. If anything draws you closer to Jesus, give him the glory. And if something touches your heart today, leave it in the comments. We read them, every single one. Now, let us continue. Together, God's plan for you is about to come true. But remember that this isn't just a big deal for you. Someone else will be able to reach their own miracle through your story. Use the link in the description or the pinned comment to visit our community, which is what Archangel Michael wants you to do. No matter if you buy a coffee, donate, or join our community, the money you give does not go to a channel. Your actions are helping God save souls who have lost their way. You are no longer praying alone when you join our group of people who share your beliefs. You are adding your voice to a safe place where people from all over the world talk about the Bible every day and help each other. There is no poetry here. When Jesus says, "Give," and heaven will open over you, every seed you plant here will grow into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a wall of safety for your family. Now is the time. Come up to our wall of prayer for everyone. Share your heart, and as you give, watch God make what you give more than you could have imagined. Come on, let's finish this trip together. Come see our neighborhood now. Join the family and the sky will open up for you. Let's think about this deep truth before we finish this powerful story. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment that was made just for you. Join a safe religious community through the link in the description and pinned comment. This is a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise based on the Word. You can join a holy group of believers who share your beliefs by going to the site right now. When you join one of our membership levels, you can immediately access powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that no one else can see. Right now is your chance to enter a safe place where you can get spiritual help, constant support from our prayer wall, and quick progress toward your destiny. Don't miss this chance to change your fate. There's a breakthrough waiting for you. Use the unique link in the description to become a part of our inner circle. This is how you can be sure you never miss the spiritual warfare tools and personalized messages that are meant to make your life better. The link to deepen your connection is in both the pinned comment and the description, so you can click on it whenever you want. Our guided ebooks and Bibles can be found in the pinned comment for those who want to take this work home and make it stronger. You have the power to change the world. Whether you become a member or use our tools to plant a seed, do it. Your plenty is waiting.